Hi everyone, this is Simko Wojtowicz from FireflySci, and today we're going to make a video on how to find the extended tolerance for your spectrophotometer. And I can't believe the first video that I did, I actually didn't have my microphone on, so I'm redoing the whole thing. So hopefully the second time will be even better than the first, and I'll remember all the information that I gave over in the first. And let's go ahead and get started. Let's take a look first at how to find the tolerance of the spectrophotometer itself. Now, this is often overlooked when people do calibration, and the place that you find it is in the owner manual of the spectrophotometer. And you can find both the photometric accuracy and the wavelength accuracy in the manual, and it'll look something like this here. Now, some manufacturers will only put one wavelength that they calibrate and will only put tolerances for that one wavelength, so that's something to keep in mind when you're looking at the manual and looking for specific numbers. If you're calibrating at a different wavelength, the tolerance might be different, and you should contact the manufacturer of your machine to find out if you're using the correct numbers. Now, the second piece of information that you're going to need is the tolerance of the standard itself, which can often be found on the certificate of calibration. And our certificate of calibration looks just like this. And here's the tolerance. And what you need to do at this point is take the tolerance of the spectrophotometer and add it to the tolerance of the standard. And when you add these two together, you get what we call the extended tolerance. Now, the extended tolerance should always be used whenever you perform a calibration. Some of the times the machine may fail, and a lot of people will just look at the tolerance on their certificate of calibration and say, my machine is failing and it doesn't pass. And what they're forgetting to do is use the tolerance of the machine itself. And a lot of times, once you account for that, then everything falls into place and the machine is fine. So just a couple tips. If the machine is failing, even when you're using extended tolerance, you should first contact the manufacturer of the spectrophotometer and see what they recommend that you do. A lot of the times it's an easy fix, just a lamp needs to be replaced or something like that, which usually takes about 5 minutes. Now, if they service the machine and there's still a problem, then of course the issue would be on the calibration standard itself. At that point, it's good to have the calibration standard recalibrated and return to its original performance. Tip number 2 is, and we've covered this in another video about cleaning our calibration standard, is that you never want to clean our solid state calibration standards with a lens cloth. A lot of people are very tempted to do this when they see dust and dirt on the outside of the filter. This can easily damage the optical coating that we put on there. So we highly recommend that you never touch the filter with a lens cloth or any kind of cleaning material or any kind of cleaning solutions or materials whatsoever. The only cleaning that we do recommend, if you want to do anything, is to take a can of compressed air, and we have a video on that, on how to clean it right here, that you could take a look at. And yeah, so you're good to go. Usually just a quick spritz of air, and that's all it takes. If you have any questions about extended tolerances or calibration standards, please feel free to send us an email at info@fireflysci.com. Thanks again, and we'll see you next time.